I just read, look at my hair. I just read the story of Joshua 10, and it literally talks about look at how many notes I took. I literally took like 2 whole pages of notes, which is the most notes I've taken. Like sometimes, like, I mean, this is like a whole page of notes, but I've never really taken like 2 pages of notes. This is like a lot of notes. But it literally talks about how Joshua asked God to pause the sun so he could keep fighting, and he did it. And with that being said, I believe it. Like, there's so many crazy things that happen in my life that, like, God pausing the sun is like, yeah. I've literally asked God to give me wind when I'm like door knocking because it's so hot, and the wind will start blowing, or like it'll be raining and the sun will come out. Like, so I definitely believe that he can stop the sun. And then it talks about how Joshua was not playing around. He said, if I'm gonna fight these battles, I'm going to the root of the problem, okay? So he calls out these kings that went into hiding, and it literally says, bring the 5 kings out of the cave, put your foot on their necks. And this is kind of going into, like, you know, he wins the battles and he just keeps winning. Like, God gives favor over him, right? That is literally his foot on neck season. You guys know the saying, putting your foot on their neck, like, don't let up, put your foot on their neck. Yeah, Joshua was like, put your foot on their necks, and God just gave him favor after favor. Like, he just kept winning. So verse 25 says, don't be afraid or discouraged, be strong and courageous, for the Lord is going to do this to all your enemies. So God is already going before you and pretty much protecting you. And I don't know, you guys, like, this chapter talks about asking God for bold prayers, like stopping the sun, because if he can pause the sun for Joshua, he can do impossible things for you. And being obedient to him, and girl, getting to the root of the issues. You know, I have abandonment issues because I grew up in the foster care system. And procrastination, because I'm scared what's gonna happen if I don't procrastinate. Like, what if I actually succeed? People are gonna want more out of me. I'm gonna have to rise to the occasion. That's a real thing. Like, people procrastinate because they're scared of failing, and also people procrastinate because they're scared of success. So just asking God, like, getting to the root of the problem, asking God for bold prayers, and just staying obedient and courageous. And bruh, I just got done praying the prayer of a lifetime, okay? So if things start changing, if I ever post this video and things start changing in my life, and y'all want to know, you know how everyone's like, Sierra, what did you pray to get your husband? Y'all don't even want to know the prayer I was praying, okay? God asked me to pray impossible prayers so he can make them happen. Baby, you know, when you're a daughter of God and you cry, he be hearing them tears, and he gonna wipe away them tears. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share this because it was such a good scripture. Oh, there's also one last scripture that I read the other night that I'm debating on if I should get it tattooed on me. You guys know I don't really have a lot of tattoos, so if I do, just know this is because the scripture 8, Daniel 12:3. Those who lead many to righteousness will shine like stars forever. Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known and take me far away from this place. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I was crying and praying, and I don't know. I just needed to turn on the camera and share. So yeah, Joshua 10, Daniel 12:3. Joshua 10, chapter 10, verse 25. And yeah, anyways, love you guys.